Do entities in higher densities have emotions? And if so, which emotions do they have? How could we best translate them into human language? What is the purpose of emotions in higher densities? The understanding relating to the idea of emotions in higher densities, literally, shall we say, is very, very minimalized. The whole idea is that emotions exist within the extremes of what you would consider to be the lower densities. The third density realm in that sense holds the highest acclaim, shall we say, to the idea of the usage, the spectrum of the emotional band. Now again, you need to understand what emotions are. So again, humanity itself literally is the ultimate being, from what you would understand right now, that has the full grasp of spectrum of emotions, more than any other race in existence. That's the whole idea. So literally, humanity itself are experts at emotional states. The whole idea relating to the idea of emotion is that it is an extreme of energy. The whole idea is that when you are literally existing within higher consciousness, you are without emotion. Emotion literally represents the idea of the byproduct of the ego. So literally when you are emotional, you are going through, shall we say, higher ego states. The whole idea in higher dimensions is that, again, the ego in that sense becomes much more minimalized when it comes to the understanding of emotion. Emotion, again, will always represent the extreme. What does it take, for example, for you to be extremely happy? For you to be extremely happy, you hold something very, very close to your heart in attachment. What does it take for you to be extremely sad? In order for you to be extremely sad, you are holding something to your degree that represents a severe state of attachment. That's the whole idea. Emotion is attachment. It is an extreme. It relates to the highest frequency in regards to its state of intensity. It is a high, intense frequency relating to, shall we say, the extremes of ego. So literally, when you're going through high emotional state, whatever you want to call it, positive or negative, it's all based upon the process of the ego. It's not based upon the state of the natural self. Now, many of you may say, well, Adronis, are you saying that when we go into positive, higher states, we're literally following the ego? Yes, we are saying that. But the whole idea here is that what you are doing is you are attaining a state of counterbalance. If you are in that sense highly, highly negative based upon a particular situation or a particular individual or even something to do with yourself, you are utilizing the opposite extreme of positive energy to literally counterbalance that, to bring it to a balance point. Not to overdo it to where you feel that you're so overly positive that you cannot see everything that exists within your reality. Because when you are extremely happy, we mean, you literally go into a singular point of focus because your whole world in that moment is relating to the idea of that happiness based upon that attachment. Now, we're not saying that this is a bad thing, and we're not saying that this is a good thing. This is just all part of, shall we say, energetic physics, relating to the idea of how much meaning you have placed upon a particular situation, a particular event, a particular experience. That's how it is. So anytime you go into any extreme of emotion, it is all part of the result of the ego. It's not part of, in that sense, the natural self. Because the natural self goes into the highest state of feeling, the highest state of love. Because love itself, again, is not an emotion. It is not seen by us or many other beings in higher dimensions as an attachment, as a means to an end. So literally when you say that you are falling in love, in a way that's true, because you're falling in love with the attachment of what you think love represents. So the whole idea here is that the more higher you are in feeling, to the degree where you are tranquil, to where you are blissful, to where you are loving, and to where you are joyful, that is the green spectrum upon the scale.